Hey, everybody. Listen to me mess up my mic. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Scarredlands, Sins of Shelzar, Season 2, Episode 20, Dead Man's Rust. Our heroes are in the Sanctum of the Grey Messiah. Before we dive in too far, a couple things I want to let you know. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe, we have a new show that's premiering called Building Character. It's going to be Dixie Cochran and Eddie Webb going over character creation stuff, talking about different aspects of creating characters for our various games. Highly recommend you check that out. Also wanted to let you know that Trinity Continuum Aether is now on Kickstarter. It's already funded, and we're into stretch goals at this point. I got to work on the powers for this game, and it's bonkers. It's going to be bananas. You got to check this thing out. It is up. I just threw the link up in chat. Trinity Continuum Aether. It's like steampunk era, running around with Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison and fighting Martians and shit. It's amazing. Go back it now. Above and beyond that, also want to remind you all the Dead Man's Rust is currently available in POD and PDF over at Drive-Thru RPG and will be soon available at your friendly local game store. That link is going in the chat right now. Go pick it up. That's the game we're playing through. And without further ado, we're going to dive right in because last session we left on a bit of a cliffhanger as y'all just narrowly avoided that patrol. Well, you got into a little fight and then narrowly avoided the memory eaters as you went around a corner. Is that accurate?
I think so.
It wasn't that little of a fight though. Like I almost used all of my superiority dice already.
That's true. Yeah, it was not a small
fight.
Yeah, for opening the dungeon crawl, yeah, not a small fight. So why don't we start everything off with everyone who is present on this screen, and those of you who are longtime fans of the show might notice the presence of an additional old friend. Why don't all of you go ahead and roll perception for me, but I also need everyone who's not Lulu to roll stealth as well.
We have pass without trace, so plus 10 on your stealth roll, I believe, right?
That is correct, as long as they're within 30 feet of you.
30 feet of Ithrin, actually.
Ithrin, all right.
Is rolling stealth first, or?
It doesn't matter.
My perception check was a 9, and the stealth check was a 23.
Got a nat 20, so that's a 36.
On stealth?
Yep, stealth.
Yeah, Mike. 14 on my perception.
That's 6 on my perception.
30 on my stealth.
We got a nat 20 on my perception, but then I got a 10 on my stealth.
Okay.
That means
And
20 though.
Plus 10. Yeah.
Yeah, so you had a 20.
Oh my goodness.
Or did you have 0? Because you're plus 10 from the pass without trace.
Oh, am I? So I got
Yeah.
a 20.
Okay. And then Charlie, what did you get?
My perception was 17 and my stealth was 30.
Excellent. Lulu, what did you get on your perception roll?
A 7.
All right, you certainly don't notice anything, except for the elf sitting in the cell across from you, who's saying, look, we don't even have guards on us right now. If you can just help me, if you can bend those bars, we can be free. And what would Lulu say in response to that?
I'm not sure I want to help you right now. I don't know anything about you.
And with that, Aland and Ithrin both hear a familiar voice echoing down the hall.
I look at Ithrin. I'm like, is that who I think it is?
It sounds like her.
Let's go. Should we go that way? I kind of want to just scooch down, like pressed against the wall. You know?
Yeah, so we still have 3 rounds of haste between me and...
Me.
Yeah.
Haiku.
So Haiku and... I'm trying to stay within 30 feet of Ithrin, but I am, like, scouting the front with Haiku, I assume. But I probably don't know where the fuck Haiku is, because Got a 30.
And you're literally
on
right
stealth.
next to each other.
Yeah, but I have no clue where he is.
2 stealth. I'm 36 stealth.
Does everyone have the ability to move their character sheets in our new home on Roll20?
It seems.
Oh, I
do.
can finally see it now. So yes. Well, yes.
So we were here, and then with haste, our movement speed is increased by. Sorry, I haven't memorized haste, and I used it all the time. Target speed is doubled. So I have a movement speed of 60.
That is correct.
We're like at the very edge of that 30 feet.
So wherever Ithrin is, if Ithrin's heading towards the sound, I assume I am.
So,
It's this
Sarah, were
way,
you
right?
not able? 1 second. Sarah, were you not able to get into Roll20?
I wasn't in the right place at all. It was a mess. So hold on.
Just once you join, I can give you your token, and that'll help. All right. So yes, you're moving in the direction of the sound. All of you, feel free to move your tokens. I'll keep. Charlie, are you keeping pace with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are these squares 5 feet, by the way?
These are 5-foot squares.
Yeah, I'm just looking at black.
Okay. But you've joined the campaign, right? Okay. 1 second.
Yeah, I can see everybody's
Try
pictures.
zooming out. I had that.
I'm zoomed all the way out.
It's not zooming out. It's me setting up. Sorry, folks. We're new to Roll20 today. And I would like to take this time while I fix this to thank the good folks at Astral Tabletop for 3 years of supporting our campaign. It's super cool that we were able to work with that sponsor, and we're going to miss you. But we now have a new home here on Roll20, and we will make the best of it. All
Oh
right.
yeah, it's coming in. Got it.
Sorry about that.
When I get to this choice in the hallway, do Ithrin or Alland have a suggestion for which way to go?
I mean, you can hear the voices echoing as they're talking.
Are they
You
coming
got a
from
high enough.
the north?
Yeah. Says, I understand that we don't trust one another. We don't know one another. But if we stay here, we are as good as dead.
I can't see with all the shadowing going on here.
That's probably accurate. Yeah.
Cool. Where are the voices coming from?
Just to the east of you.
East.
I'm trying to follow Charlotte.
Can everyone move their tokens okay?
Back to the east.
Just gosh, Charlong
I found
across
Charlong.
my vision.
Well, I didn't see you in my vision, so.
Oh, that was funny.
Ah,
Let me make sure all your
Very
bad visions are
realistic.
set to the right, by the way.
If the person says we're as good as dead, then I will be like, I guess, and I'll try to break the bars.
What's your dark vision? 30 feet?
Current status is it's just like normal.
Okay, excellent. And your night vision's 30 feet, right, Corey?
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and give me an athletics check at DC 25, if you don't mind. What's your dark vision range, Alan?
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
I don't know if you have it.
Where would that 30 feet?
It's listed under your perception.
Yeah, I saw it.
Athletics for me.
Ithrin's
That's
next
correct.
to us.
Mine
Okay.
is 60.
Ithrin, or where are you at? I can't see you on here.
I am up in the corner. I'm like in a line away from, I think, Sarah's character.
Well,
We went
over here.
I have it.
west and then north down a hallway.
And then east.
Oh, okay. West.
Is my vision right,
And
Travis?
then
I have
north.
60.
And then
It is not.
Aha! I have found everybody.
There you go.
Ithrin, your dark vision is what?
60 feet.
Okay. Now everybody's vision should be right. Mike, what's yours? 30 or 60?
I don't know where everybody went.
I'll move you.
Where is that at?
I
You're
found them, but I don't know how you
Oh,
get there.
My dark vision 60 feet.
There you
Okay.
go. All right.
Sorry, I'm not.
No
Like,
problem.
Everything seems backwards right now.
Tech happens. Can we all see now?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, you see, what did you get on your athletics roll?
19.
All right. So you see Lulu grabbing those bars and like pulling inward. And you can see the bars like starting to crumple a little bit under her hands, but they're not going. And who got the highest perception roll out of you? It was Alan, right?
I got a net 20, yeah.
Alan, do you notice bone sticking out of Lulu's knuckles? And like a chunk of her cheek is missing.
Holy shit.
And you look up and you see Haiku and the gang in front of the door. Like they all rush in.
Oh my god, what are you guys doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm not here by choice.
What's
Ours
really,
would
really
imply that. You look terrible. What happened?
a lot. I don't know how to describe it in a brief moment because I feel like we're probably in a rush.
Good point. Can I touch Lulu from where I am, or like move?
Yeah,
so
you
I
can.
touch her?
You all can like occupy multiple. You can occupy the same space as an ally. So yeah, you can squeeze in and touch her. Absolutely.
All right, I'm curing wounds for you. Take 12 hit points back.
You cast Cure Wounds on, and there's no appreciable effect. Doesn't seem to change any of her wounds. Doesn't seem to affect her at all.
Are you
Not
undead?
Good.
Would I know?
Oh, you're absolutely aware of what's happened to you.
Okay, yes. I'm pretty sure I died a couple times at least.
Oh,
This
well,
guy's crazy.
Can I use medicine to try and diagnose Lulu?
Sure. Go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
It was just on edge. It was almost an 18, and then it tipped over to a 4.
Well, you're reasonably certain that Lulu is dead.
no, that sucks. I'm sorry you weren't there to prevent you from dying. I'm gonna try and break these bones or whatever it is, like the gate that's holding her. She's behind some, like, right?
Yes.
Can I like try a little thing? Because who knows? I'd never have used this spell for this purpose, but one of the things Thaumaturgy says you can do is just instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Yes, you try it. The door is in fact not unlocked.
Okay.
Can I use my tinker tools to try and unlock it?
Yes, make a dexterity check using your proficiency bonus at a DC of 18, please.
Oh, it's unlocked door. Yeah.
And where's my dex? Dex. $18.
You pop the lock.
No sound was made. I didn't have to break anything.
The woman across the way says, us too. You see Broadreach elven woman. She looks like she's battered, bruised, but not in like any life-threatening injuries. And you hear kind of a low moaning coming from the cell next to her. Are any of you close enough to see that cell? Oh, yeah. So Ithrin, where you're standing, you actually can see there's a Howl Legionnaire laying in that cell in still sleeve armor, which is almost, looks like it's about 75% rust covered.
Oh, he knows.
I try and thieves tools to unlock the elven woman's.
No,
cave.
why are you unlocking people? We don't know them.
Because we need all the help we can get, and this is a Broadway elf, so fuck it.
How do you know they're gonna help us?
We're all gonna die anyway, so who gives a fuck? You know.
You know, I hate to
feel
say
like
this.
And then I put my hand on like him, and then when he says that, I'm like, and then I just like let him do the thing.
You know, I hate to say this, but I agree with Haiku.
I love that you hate to say that.
While you're all working that out, go ahead and make your thieves tools check. What is Charlie doing amid all this?
I guess just trying to like pay attention to everything going on. I don't know.
All right. Just
Hey,
trying to
look,
keep an eye on what's up.
Is that a
Yeah.
stealth roll or a sleight of hand roll?
That is it would technically be sleight of hand, but your dex, if you're proficient with it, it's your dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Dex plus proficiency. Okay. Dex.
Yeah, I don't know why
Oh.
they don't have a use tool button.
So
They do. If you have the sheet filled out in Roll20, there is a roll your tools button.
that's a 8, I guess.
All right. Yeah.
If it's Dex and proficiency, yeah.
Yeah. You start tinkering with the lock. No joy. She says, "Just hand them to me. I can get it."
I'm gonna use the last turn of my haste to like run to these corners real quick and poke my head around them and back. Like where we just came from. So, because we were here. 1, 2,
All right. So you're
3,
making
4,
60 feet worth of running, or 120 feet worth of running, I should say.
10.
I realize that I'm also hasted, so I try again to unlock it. And that
Right.
time's going to be 18, 19,
All right,
21.
so
You pop it
I'll-
on the second attempt.
I will show you where I got on my running. Here,
Okay.
then here.
Okay.
Where I assume I'm gonna need a perception check to see what's down there, or do I see that?
Do you see it on your screen?
Yes.
Then you absolutely see it.
All right.
And they are marching slowly, like they're looking for
Hey,
something.
we got company coming. I like say to Charlie, and I point this way.
I'm gonna flag everybody, I guess, to turn the way I'm not like behind me. The hall goes that way, right?
The hall, so behind you, there's a cell that goes to the north, which is just like the
Okay.
ones that they were locked in but not occupied.
Okay.
And then there's a door that goes to the west. This door has a lever next to it. Why don't you go ahead and roll me an Arcana check if you don't mind?
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Total of 20.
Okay. So the cell itself is completely soundproof. And the door locks a conventional lock. However, you can see there's a lever on the door. And if you activate that lever based on the runes on it, you're pretty sure that it casts a spell called Containment that pretty much locks you in there on a planar level.
Oh. I will share that information. I don't know what we'll do with that, but I think we should go away from the direction that they're coming from.
Don't we also have that like key or pass or whatever to like prevent like traps? I forgot exactly what it was.
It is supposed to prevent the security system from treating you as hostile.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh, pull the lever, Kronk.
I don't know if that counts.
It's the security system. I guess it won't.
Charlie, you're pretty sure it doesn't count.
All right. Yeah, pretty sure it doesn't.
No one wants to do what I want to do today.
So in the middle of this reunion, you hear the grunting and groaning coming from the Hollow Legionnaire's cell. The woman says, Thank you so much. My name is Elira, and I've been trapped in here for at least a week. I think my companion here is too far gone. She looks down into the cell, and he says, "Leave me. I'll only infect others if you take me out of here."
That's true. That's a good call.
I mean,
Self-quarantine.
I mean, aren't we all infected?
It may be true,
Yes.
but she'll infect others
So-
too. Just get out here. Hurry up. If you can stand, help.
I don't think they can. I think they're making the right choice. They're kind of a hero.
Do you want me to bring them? I can carry them, and if we need to like throw them at somebody, we can.
He gets up and like stumbles to the door, and it's like if you could imagine a suit of clothing that was unoccupied with that level of like tension, like moving toward you. It's only its own weight is keeping it like from folding completely. Like you see like the legs of the still suit like start to like get creases in him and shit as he's walking over to the door.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're just gonna slow us down.
Dude has seen better days.
Well, look, do you know anything about how this disease started?
No more than any other legionnaire. We were investigating. We heard there was a band of heroes that were going to be making their way in here. We were trying to investigate to meet up with them to give some intelligence that we found.
Well, I hope
About
we
a-
run into them.
I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to call us heroes.
Is it you? Are you our saviors?
I mean, whoever told us we were heroes was clearly lying. I'm a terrible druid.
Like
We're
I said,
kinda-
I hope we run into them. Now you tell us what you know.
Hey, Charlone,
Yeah.
you now can hear the scraping of shambly feet on the floor.
Okay, look, we're gonna have a really big. I don't know. There's a lot of undead shit walking our way, but our only way out is the way we came in. So
He starts rattling on the cage. Can you let me out of here? Or are you leaving me? Which one is it?
well,
Didn't
if
we
I
let him
mean-
out already? Oh, do we have to roll again to let him out?
Oh, yeah, you only let the elf out.
If we
I'll try.
are about to have to fight undead, we might as well let this person out.
Fuck it.
If they are undead and we have to fight undead, is that going to look bad for us? Is that going to turn on us real quick, guys?
Technically,
undead.
you're also undead now.
I am. Am I going to turn on us? I don't know.
I rolled a 15, no dice, or 16.
Yeah, you're picking at it. He like reaches out and you feel the weight of someone setting a glove on your hand. And he looks you in the eyes, and you can see that, though you can see the back of the still sleeve mask through his flesh, there's little bits that are blocked out by the rust flecks in his eyes and the skin around his eyes. And he just looks you in the eyes and he says, "It's okay. If you want to do something helpful," he looks down at your hammer and he says, "End my suffering."
I look at Haiku.
Just tapping my wrist for a none.
I need an answer. I can't. What do you think?
Get rid of them.
I
Right.
will hit him with my hammer.
Right? You hit him with your hammer, and the suit like bursts at the seams, and you just see like blue light sort of puff out in a cloud from the inside of the suit.
All right, let's go.
Ithrin
Yeah,
will
real sad.
take a
Let's cry later.
Ithrin will take a moment to commend his soul to wherever the souls of Hollow Legionnaires go.
Does he have any sort of like medallion or something that like came off of him?
No, just his suit.
Just any symbol, holy symbol, or anything that we can take back
So-
when we go back.
Just the actual armor that's infected with rust. Might add.
As those
Yeah,
things
but we're
start to
bringing
march
the
around
shirt
the
too.
corner, I'm just waiting.
Let's go.
Them.
Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here.
All right. On that
Spit.
note, let's have an initiative roll.
Oh no.
We took too long. Now your candy's all gone. That's what happens.
Oh, now there's my 18. I rolled a 20 total.
Damn.
15.
14.
Else.
1
16.
second.
No. Although I guess I could throw that up on here. That just popped up on my screen. Oh,
Okay.
I'll drag that off the screen for now until we figure it out.
All right, Charlie, you got a what?
20 total.
Haiku.
14.
Ithran.
20.
Alan.
Let me check. I think it was. Let me double check. I forget now. 12.
I'm sorry, Ithran. What was it yet?
20.
Charlie just stepped away. Lulu, what'd you get for initiative?
15.
All right, I just need to roll for a couple other folks while Corey is stepping away.
A couple?
In the other.
I scrolled down. That's not a couple.
Oh no.
Narca said in chat they got a 16.
I
They're all
can't think.
going to die down here. God have mercy on our souls. This is gonna end badly.
It needn't be that bad.
I mean, we always knew that.
Sorry. GM is new to the platform and figuring out how to roll initiative for all the baddies.
I already rolled Travis. I'm just kidding.
I get it.
What do you get?
Never
She rolled, she rolled for the baddies, so she already rolled.
Oh. That's valid.
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, no, no, no. You okay, buddy?
The cat just take a dive?
Yeah.
Oh, poor little babe.
Yeah, he's not quite stable all the way yet.
I
He's still
appreciate
a funky kitty.
both your patience and the patience of chat while I figure out a whole new platform here. And while I'm doing that, you should go pick up Dead Man's Rest. It's available at Drive Through RPG. You can also pre-order it your FLGS. It's a true story. It goes on a 22. And then we have our zombie contingent.
I don't like that word, contingent.
Would you prefer platoon?
Horde? Would you prefer
Horde?
horde?
Yeah.
like
Straggler?
hordes is
How about
another-
straggler?
Straggler? Yeah.
A
That's awesome.
single soldier already close to death.
Grasping for dear life, like this legionnaire we just killed.
All right. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Charlie, the first action is tied between you and Ithran. Ithran, what's your dex mod?
My dex mod is, let me click over, it is +2.
How about you, Charlie?
+6.
All right. What would you like to do?
Hmm. I didn't anticipate going first. I usually have somebody else to play off of.
If you want to hold, you can hold.
If I hold, I always forget to do anything.
That's fair.
That's the problem I run into. Except I don't have much of a. Well, I mean, we have to go forward, right? And these are 5 or 10 foot squares.
5 foot squares.
All right. So 5, 10, 15. And I could do like this, right? Or can I stand in the same space as Narf?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then I can I cast Violent Scream?
Yeah, absolutely. So like you run up and like hug Charlong and violent scream over their shoulder.
Yes. Yes.
All right, let's see that violent scream.
All right, I'm gonna do it at 4th.
All right. So is there an attack or do they just make a save, right?
It's con save 14.
Okay. And that's a cone. What kind of cone is it? Like what kind of damage?
Thunder.
And how far out can it be heard when you use violent scream?
It's 20-foot cone. It doesn't say.
All right. It doesn't say like you emit a scream that can be heard out to 300 feet or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. You let out a violent scream. The 2 zombies that you can hit with it got a 12 on their con save, so they're taking full damage. The bone guard's got a 17.
Okay, damage is
All of
17.
Like the
Yeah,
idea,
I'm just doing mob rolls for them.
of the idea of Charlie just come up with like Charlie's shoulders and like, and then just like an explosion happens.
So it's half on a success and full on a failure, right?
Correct.
Any other effects of this spell? that I should
Deafened for 1 minute
Okay, they are
on
deafened.
a failed.
The zombies are deafened.
Yep.
All right. And then, so it's half of 17, so 8 to the...
Being surrounded by all them zombies, being deafened might be a relief because they just hear a whole bunch of all the time. It's probably very nice. Get some quiet for a moment.
Is true.
Hold on, sorry.
Uh-oh.
What's Lore up to?
He found the pile of catnip that is on top of the cat tree for Zug.
Uh-oh, indeed.
He's now doing this.
Ithrin, it is your action. What would you like to do?
All right. So my move speed is 30. Yes, it is 30. All right. So 5. Okay.
Oh, can I also drop a bardic inspiration on Charlong since I just popped into their space like that?
Absolutely.
All right.
So I would
So
like
inspiring, the
to.
over-the-shoulder scream.
I think it's over sort of scream and then like a little cat like head rub like on your like head, you know?
It's
Oh,
it's the
that's
purring that inspires.
That's cute.
All right. So I sort of want to set up a gauntlet for these zombies using LES3's Moonbeam.
Okay.
So I would like to. Is there a way for me to highlight a place where I'm looking at?
There's a paintbrush that you should be able to...
Aha, there it is. Like right here. This is the square that I want the moonbeam to be in.
Okay.
So theoretically, the zombies have to get through it to get through us.
Okay.
All right.
You'll have to get 5 feet closer because you don't have line of sight on that square, do you? Can you see you can see the square clearly on your map?
Yes.
Then you're good. All right.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm casting LAS3's Moonbeam. It is a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, full of dim light. When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that inflict 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save and half that on a successful one.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it's concentration. So I'm just gonna stand there doing like and maintaining the moonbeam.
Excellent. Lulu, it is your action. What would you like to do?
Oh, I should probably very quickly. I'm gonna cast it 3rd level.
Okay.
And it will inflict 20 damage, radiant.
Excellent. Thank you. Please keep track of that damage number. I will ask you for it as needed.
Do you want me to re-roll or just use 20 every time?
Just use 20 for now.
Okay.
At least until the end of this turn.
So can you tell me what I'm looking at? Because right now all I see are 2 people in the dark.
That's what you see right now.
Ah. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna.
Alia like meets you and puts her hand out. The elf you don't trust.
I'm gonna look at him, and then I guess I'll take her hand.
All right.
Suspicious.
It says, if you can't see your liability, I'll protect you.
That's offensive.
Can you see?
No.
Then get over it.
Take me over where the action is then, because I'm ready to smash some
Did
faces.
you lose Orc Dark Vision? Because Orcs have Dark Vision.
I don't know why I can't see.
Yeah, you don't have dark vision anymore. That's why.
It says my dark vision is 60 feet.
Oh, then you should be able to see. I thought you said you didn't have dark vision. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said it was like normal. I'm sorry.
I take that back.
Yeah, you got nerfed crazy.
I know, that was like, damn, I'm like up right now.
Then never mind that. She does not say anything to you. She just gets out of your way. And you move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There, 30. There's 35 feet of movement. So that's your base move, right?
Yeah. And so the squiggly red is the containing them spell?
That's the moonbeam, yeah.
Are people allowed to pass through a moonbeam, or is that not okay?
If you start your turn or end your turn in it, you're in deep shit. If you move through it, you're fine.
No, the first time you enter that square.
Oh, is it the first time you enter the square?
Yeah, it says when a creature enters the first for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you will get hit.
Yeah, it's more like a wall of pain to essentially shred them as they come through this after us.
Okay, well then I'll wait right here and hold my action.
And like it's radiant damage, and I picked it specifically because radiant damage really fucks up undead.
That sounds I'll just wait.
You just stand there and crack your knuckles.
Yep.
All right, holding your action. That's fair. That brings us to Haiku. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run down here because there's this other wave going on here.
Yes.
And I am hasted, so I can technically do 2 things, right?
You this basically ended your haste, so you're left to. By the time they got there, your haste was gone.
Damn. Okay. So. Okay. I'm gonna. And I'll just get right here. Is this guy undead or no? This guy isn't undead, right? The first one
is undead as hell. Yeah.
I was on a 16.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah. So actually,
so before Haiku moves,
actually, let
should have gone
Haiku
before
move.
me too.
Let Haiku move. Let all that happen. But then, as soon as Haiku gets up to me, I'll twin haste on us again,
Okay,
Oh.
excellent.
Okay, cool.
and
That
then he
works.
can finish that action, and I'll take my other action.
Okay. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this first guy twice.
All right,
Maybe a 26 in the first hit
that'll hit.
and a 12 on the second hit.
Second hit misses. How much damage does the first hit do?
Hold up. I'm gonna use my inspiration for that then.
Okay,
Nat 20 on that one, so 27.
that'll hit. Roll all their damage together, so 3 times your damage
So-
dice.
Nice.
Be 11 and then a 2.
2 on the crit.
11 on the crit.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say that would be sad.
Yeah.
So 13.
And then so he's gonna move 10 feet, right? 10 feet, yeah.
All right, so
Or I guess 20 feet.
he slams. He can only go back 10 feet, so he slams into this zombie, goes back 10 feet, and he'll take a d6 of bludgeoning. So go ahead and
A
excuse
D6
me,
of
roll that d6 if you don't mind.
just a 1.
Okay.
And then as my other action, I'm gonna use my Darkness Infernal Legacy. And I'm gonna put like a cloud of darkness, basically 5, 10, and that whole clump over there. So they're like in magical darkness.
Does that cast a spell?
Yes, is that not part of the hasted thing?
Is Eldritch Blast leveled? Or is it a cantrip?
The cantrip.
You also
Then yeah,
can't.
you can cast it.
No, you can't. It's attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Oh, you can't use the cast a spell action. Okay.
Okay, so that's not allowed then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, no darkness this turn.
But you do get
Okay.
dash. You know, you can take it as an additional move action to get out of the way. You can. There's a lot of things. you can do.
I'll do that then. So I'll just back up behind these guys again.
All right. Beautiful. And then Charlene, what would you like to do with your extra action?
I'm gonna basically step forward, take a look at what's going on down there. How many are there that I can see? 4, at least.
At least there's 2 in this one spot.
What are those things? What do they look like?
The zombies look like just kind of dead Glividotellians. Like they look like they were malnourished when they were alive. The bone guards, on the other hand, look like skeletons who are wearing plate mail and carrying swords and shields and spears that are all constructed from bone.
Right.
It's like they're wearing bone plate.
I will
And a bone
grab
buckler.
I'll grab Charlie, disengage, and step back. Because I'm actually already at like half hit points. You might notice
All right.
that Charlung's limping a little bit as they slide back down the hallway.
All right, Alland.
But
I'm
if
gonna
Charlie
take-
wants a ride, they can come with.
Hang on, my map is acting bizarre.
Are you gonna?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so there's
gonna
at least 8 things coming our way, and they're all going to be in a really small hallway. That's what I say when I
That's
get to the
great.
back of the line.
Wait, hang on, I'm just moving so I can see where they are. Are they behind the dead thing?
Well, you can't see. They're behind the.
Well, I just want to know where I can move to. So maybe here, next to Charlong, so I can have a clear shot
Oh, sure.
at them when they come, and I will prepare my crossbow, my longbow.
Are you grabbing the elven razor bow?
What?
You're grabbing your razor bow.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. That brings us to Alia. Alia runs over this way and starts. You hear her like rifling through some shit. That brings us to our friends, the Bone Guards. First Bone Guard steps forward, and just runs up and stabs at Lulu with a spear.
Can I let go of the arrow before?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make your attack. And remember, when you take the attack action, you get the second attack.
That missed the first one. It was a 6. The second one definitely hits. Is 23.
All right. Is that a crit or just a hit?
It was 18, so it was just a hit.
All right.
And then 8 damage.
All right.
And then that was my 2 attacks, right?
Yep. So if you have a bonus action, you can use that.
Let me see. What are my bonus actions?
It's the beginning.
If I can see it coming,
fight.
am I allowed to take my action?
Oh, yeah. You were holding an action too, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. What would you like to do?
I can get to smash it in the face. Oh, do I have weapons?
You do not have weapons. You just have your fists.
Oh,
They are
I'm gonna
weapons.
hit it with my fist.
Oh wait, hold on.
Thank you,
No,
Malena.
hold on. Lulu did not have a weapon.
Lulu does not have a weapon right
Okay,
now.
have a great axe. As Charlon came by, they hand you their great axe, pick up Charlie, and run to the back of the line. If they had no weapons on them, I would definitely hand Lulu.
Like throwing the great axe at him like Lando in Solo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Okay, so do I need to add a great axe then?
Yeah. And is yours magical or is yours just a regular old?
Just a regular old great axe.
All right.
Nothing special.
But in the hands of Lulu.
I'm trying. I don't know how to do this.
Oh, if you just go to equipment, go to manage equipment, and then you should be able to type in great axe and it should show up.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have pushing attack. It says when you hit a weapon with a weapon attack, you can spend a die to add the total to the damage roll. And if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw, and I can push the target 15 feet away from me. I'm not saying I want to do that, but would a arrow count?
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
Cool.
Where's equipment?
All right. So you're on D&D Beyond, right?
Yes.
All right. 2 seconds. You're looking at your character sheet, like the whole sheet?
Yeah.
Inventory.
Inventory.
Mhm.
And then you can
There
just
we
hit
go.
manage inventory on the right. The little button. And
Yeah, I'm
then-
sorry. I said equipment. I meant inventory.
That's okay.
Haste increases armor class, right?
By 2.
By 2.
By 2.
Yeah.
All right. Let's make sure that I can see it. I think that I might have to.
You have to click once you've got it chosen, then there's a little box next to it. You have
This
to click
is
to equip it.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Cool. All right. So I have a great axe. I'm gonna smash him in the face with my great axe. Wait,
All
do
right,
I want to rage? Do I want to rage? Not yet. We'll hold that. We're just gonna
You're holding on to
smash
your
it.
rage. All right, it's a bold
Holding on to
move.
the rage.
It's a bold move. Let's see if it pans out for them. All right, so so you hit. Are you going to use the pushing attack or no, Malena?
No, I'm gonna save my superiority die. Lulu's
All right. All right, so you hit for how much?
21. If I get
No, that was to hit.
advantage, yeah, that was 2 hit. I didn't roll to hit yet.
I thought
Right.
that
If
was
I have
damage for a
advantage on
second.
that,
Sorry, we got ahead of ourselves. Malena, how much did Alan do?
How much damage did I do?
Yes.
Let me double check. I cleared it. Let me see. It was
it.
8 damage.
Okay, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Lulu, you're taking a swing with that great axe?
yeah, and I got
Or
a
2
21.
swings, I should say. Well, 21 will hit.
Yes, and I will roll again. Well, that was on that one.
All right.
Wait, no, it
so
was 7. Sorry, it was a 7.
Okay.
I can't see on this. A good thing it tells you in the bottom.
All right. So you got 21 on the first. Go ahead and roll the damage for that one.
All right. 14.
Excellent. You come up and like the first swing cracks the bone plate breastplate that it's wearing, and like a piece falls off, and you come back out with a rib and swing again, and the second time it parries with its buckler. And it was a
Did I
total
get
how
my
much?
axe back? Because I'll lick it.
Oh yeah, you got your axe. You do lick your axe. That's fine. It's not unsettling at all. How much damage was it? 15?
14.
14.
You can add 1 for good luck if you want to.
I would hold on to that if I was you.
Okay.
So the rest of these bone guards aren't doing anything but holding their position. It's as if they're smart and tactical. This zombie rounds the corner. Does anybody else have any? Anybody have a reserved action for a zombie? No. Okay.
No.
This bone guard comes around the corner as well. As the bone guard rounds the corner, they throw their spear at Lulu.
Hand cramp.
Hand cramp is a reaction.
I wish that was a.
All right, they need
amazing.
that. What save do they need to make? Strength.
Strength, yeah.
Oh
See
my
that?
god, I love it. That's called something. That's fantastic.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
21.
And Haiku uses
Damn.
hands.
Yep. They make their save.
Ugh.
All right, that's a 20 to hit.
Yes.
You take 9
Yes.
piercing and 3, and you do not take additional necrotic from it. So you only take 9 piercing.
Okay.
That wraps the bone guards. The zombies continue hoarding forward. The bone guard will step back, let some more zombies through. All right, so this zombie is going to step up. It's the only zombie that can get close enough to actually affect anything. And he's going to take a swipe at Lulu
Why is I guess Lulu's lost.
because she's in
I'm
the
in the front. I'm in the front, guys.
Damn, Lulu.
That's a 5. So the zombie walks up and like, you know that thing that Nicolas Cage does in Face Off? The zombie just kind of like rubbed your face a little bit.
The graphic.
It only gets bigger. I'm licking everything.
Right?
Why is
It
Lulu looking at everything now? Is it an undead thing?
It tastes surprisingly refreshing, and you're kind of hungry now. Just a second. All right, so we're back to the.
Drawing Lulu licking everything is just making my night.
I mean, I would bite it, but I feel like that's an attack, and I don't have that option.
That is an attack, and you're right. All right, so that brings us back to
I got it.
Charlie. What you got?
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the person that's easiest for me to see.
All right, so the first zombie.
Yeah. And I have 2 of them. Do I roll 1 attack or do I roll 2? 1 for each bolt?
You can roll if you're attacking one target. I'll let you roll 1 attack, or
Okay.
you know,
11.
I got 2 of them, 1 for each of you. That'll hit the zombie.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. And then they're the same damage.
Yep.
6.
All right. Any side effects to your bolt?
No.
And the zombies hit, the bone guard is not.
Where's Ithrin?
Any bonus actions? Ithrin is between Charlung and Haiku.
Yeah, I'll drop a bardic inspiration on Lulu since she's up front there.
All right.
Thank y'all.
Ithrin, what would you like to do?
So, I'm gonna be a little cheesy.
I lost you for a second there. What was it?
I'm going to be a little cheesy.
Oh, please do.
So
You are a mouse.
fair. So I would like to move LAS3's moonbeam to here.
Yeah, that's not cheesy. That's smart.
Okay. So it gets all three of those zombies.
and the bone guard that's occupying the same space as one of the zombies as well. So they all
Yeah.
need.
Oh, all right.
It'll be a damage roll, however. But they need to make what kind of saves?
it is a con save, DC 15.
Excellent. The bone guard seems to be less affected than you would have expected by it.
Mm-hmm.
The zombies, on the other hand, probably going to be about exactly as much as you would expect. Yep. So how much damage?
Do you want me to keep my roll from last round?
No, it's a new damage roll 'cause it's a new round.
Okay. New damage roll would be 17 radiant.
Excellent. So the first zombie explodes.
Sorry about the splash damage.
The and it's half.
Half on a save, yes.
All right, so half of 17 would be 8. The bone guard is still up, but like smoldering. The rest of the zombies are hurting, but still up. At least out of the ones that you can affect.
All right, then I'm going to take a step. No, that's the wrong one. I'm going to take a step.
Yeah, you have to click off the tool. It's a
Yeah.
it's a pain in the
So
tool.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step here so I get a better viewpoint of the battlefield, and that's my turn.
That's effectively the wall. I don't know why
Oh.
it's not showing up that way to your.
And I'll stay here.
Yeah, it's effectively these side bits are basically the wall. All right, so that brings us to Lulu.
Well, this time I will choose to rage.
Excellent. You all see Lulu start to shake, and it's a very different experience. You've seen Lulu go into a rage before. This time it's a different experience. Like you see skin start to split near joints and like muscle swell, like almost like there's like necrotic energy swelling through her body as she rages. What would you like to do as you enter your rage?
So right in front of me, is that a bone guard?
It is a bone guard who's like on his heels.
That's the one that's almost dead.
Mm-hmm.
And my 2 attacks, do they have to be taken simultaneously? Can I hit
Nope.
him?
Yeah, so you
Okay.
can move between them and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So can I do 1 attack and then hold?
You can do 1 attack and then decide where your second attack is going to go. Yes. You can't do
Okay.
1 and hold, but you can do 1 and decide where your second attack is. So you can hit him and
Okay.
say, "Oh, he didn't die. I'll hit him again." Or you can hit
Okay.
him and be like, "Oh, he did die. I'm going to step through him and hit the next person." Like those are both.
Okay. All right. I'll hit him with the great axe.
All right. Let's see what you get.
I got a 10.
That does not hit.
Let me
Hold on, you have an
read one
inspiration.
thing. I do have an inspiration.
What's
Let me
the
read
bardic
something.
inspiration die from? Is it D8?
We have a we have like a reroll every game.
Yeah, you have your inspiration and you have the bardic inspiration die. And Charlie's is D8 now or D10?
It's an 8.
I will use my inspiration. How do I just roll a D8 on this D&D Beyond?
At the bottom, there
Left
should be a
hand corner.
little thing with a couple dice that says roll. You click on that, you look for the D8 and roll it.
Got it. Okay, it just keeps giving me more, and it's not rolling anything.
Oh, just
There's
If
then a
you-
button in the
Left bottom corner. There's
All right,
a
I'm just gonna take the first. The first one was a 5.
all right. So you got a 15.
Yeah.
All right, you swing and miss.
damn.
Well, you swing more appropriately. You swing and like glance off of his bone plate armor. Would you like to use your second attack on this frustrating
Yeah.
bone guard? All right, go ahead.
Yes. Extra frustrating bone card. Man, I got a 3 again.
You got an 8 this
Okay.
time.
Nope. I rolled a 3, so it's gonna be the same as last time, so it's a 10.
Do you want to use your actual inspiration to reroll?
Yeah. Does that
All
mean I re-roll the whole dice?
It means you reroll the d20. Yep, just the one attack.
Jesus. I got an 11. We're good. I'm done, guys.
No, that was 16.
Yeah, don't forget to add the bonus for your hit, but that is a
Oh, okay.
16, which is still not enough to hit him. So you like just bang on his armor, like screaming, little flecks of flesh flying off of your joints. It's terrifying to everyone who can see it, but you've not done any damage to the bone guard.
Wait, does rage add any plus to attack?
It adds +2 to strength.
Those are strength.
Oh,
So it had +1, so none of them would
All
still
right.
beat the armor class.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
Now
Corey.
that that's all settled, Charlone, it is your action. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna basically split a tidal wave right in front of Lulu.
So you're trying to fork the tidal wave so it goes down 2 hallways?
Yeah.
How many lines does the tidal wave spell give you, Corey?
It's 30 feet long, 10 foot wide.
Okay, it's one line. You're not gonna be able to fork
Yeah.
the line.
I
I appreciate you trying. It's a good try.
Yeah. But
It's a great joke, even. But I'm gonna need you to stop. That's what I'm saying.
either way, I'm still gonna push down that line of like 4 dudes in front of,
Okay.
right?
Yep. So is that a save on their part?
Yeah. It'll be
No.
dexterity 15.
Okay. Not so good for the bone guard.
23 damage if you don't save and you are knocked prone.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that you shatter the bone guard. Let's see how the zombies do. I bet they're gonna do just as good as the bone guard did.
I ask Haiku if he has a weapon.
Oh, I got a bunch of them.
And I'm holding my hand axe. I'm holding a hand axe, like offering to toss one to you if you need it.
I got. Some say too many for a warlock.
All right.
Yep. So you drop a tidal wave and it wipes out that whole ass hallway.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
That's where the moonbeam is.
I will hold my other hasted action as a. I'm gonna throw a hand axe at the first zombie that steps around that corner.
Okay. Well, you're in luck because it's not a zombie.
All right.
It's a bone guard who's been holding his action. Hops around. So go ahead and make that attack roll.
Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
For 8 slashing.
Excellent.
Actually.
And now to use the rest of its held action, the bone guard is going to spear our good friend two-handed.
Or who?
Our good friend Lulu, two-handed.
I'm gonna try hand crab again just to see what happens.
Give it a shot.
All right, strength saving throw. Let's hope that this happens.
Well, wait, didn't you hand cramp this round?
No,
No.
That was last round.
That was last round.
Actually, you haven't taken an action since you hand cramped. However, Starlung also knows that trick, so make the strength saving throw anyway.
All right, that was my last thing. Yeah.
That's fair. 25.
All
He
right.
holds on to his spear.
These things
And
are
you-
strong.
And uses his multi attack. If you pay attention to the roll 20 chat, you get to see how many attacks he gets to make.
Damn.
See how many? I don't know if that doesn't sound good.
I think it's really funny that both of them were like, "Ah, the crap!" Like, both of his hands are like, "Ah."
All right. I assume an 11 does not hit you, Lulu.
No.
Does a 16 hit you?
Hang on.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
All right. You take 10 piercing, which is halved because you are raging. So you take 5 piercing from that shot and then 4 from the next one. So a total of 9 piercing from 3 attacks. And you
All
take
right.
no necrotic damage from the spear, which you're very lucky for.
Is there really a brain in there? We don't know. Oh.
All right. That was their prepped action, and their prepped actions were to rush forward. So now that brings us to Haiku.
Yay.
So now you can hand cramp the next person's attack.
All right. Let's see here. So
Oh.
these things in front of Lulu are bone guards, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. I'm gonna run up there, or actually, yeah, let me run up there. I guess right in front of Lulu. I'm gonna take out my short sword and take a swipe at that first one.
All right.
Where's it at? Here it is. That's gonna be a 20 to hit, not natural.
20 hits.
All
Nice.
right. Gonna be 6 damage, magical. I don't know if that does anything.
Yeah, I mean, it helps.
And then I have haste, so I can do another action, right?
Yes.
Woohoo.
So I'm gonna do that again. Only a 15 to hit that time.
That does not hit this time.
Does not hit. Okay. And
Bounces
then
off his armor.
I'm gonna bonus action. What's it called? What is it? What do I have? I have the. Where is it at? Misty Step tattoo. I'm gonna go back to where I was.
Okay.
My turn.
Excellent.
I really just came to be a human shield, guys. I didn't come to hit anything.
Alan, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run up to right next to Lulu
Okay.
because I have this move that I've been wanting to try this entire time.
All right. You're technically
but-
in the wall right now, but go on. You can be on the same space as Lulu.
But then she can't move her piece.
You can't interact with each other's pieces.
Oh,
It's not like Astral that way. Yep.
okay, cool. And I'm going to. So I feel like I ran up and I put my razor bow away and I pulled my hammer out and I'm just gonna bring it down on the guy that's right in front of.
You want to bring the hammer down?
Bring it down.
Go
I
ahead
love
and
how he says that in Avengers. It's so good.
go
Bring him down.
ahead and roll your attack.
12. Hang on.
Inspiration.
Fuck. 12 again.
Damn.
And then I guess that was my second attack. I guess I will use my inspiration to then try again.
All right, give it a shot.
Come on, dice. I'm gonna put my laptop in the freezer. Oh, hell yeah, 25.
Was that a natural 20 or no?
No, it was 19.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Isn't a 19 a crit for you at this point, at this level, or no?
Yeah, do you have brutal critical?
I don't know what that is.
28 class features.
Where would that be if I did have it?
Under features, under class.
Features.
I'm not sure if that's later level or right now.
I think it's a
No.
later level. I think it's level 10.
It doesn't say anything like that.
Damn. All right.
That's 4 damage.
All right.
12. I'm gonna. Should I spend a superiority die?
I mean, when else are you going to spend them?
Well, there's a whole dungeon.
Are you giving us a long rest after this? That's what I heard.
I mean, if you want to try to figure out a way to get one, you're in a dungeon that your companions set off the security alarms to literally the minute they entered it. So
I'm going to
Oh, love it.
no. So that was my 2 actions, right? My 2 attacks.
yes.
What else can I do? I can't do an arm strike. Sure wish I hadn't used both of my attacks. Okay. Oh wait. When you hit with a melee weapon, oh, that's spending superiority die. Fudge.
Well, I mean,
Is there another creature within 5 feet of the original target?
yes. Yes, there is.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. So what does that do?
When I hit with a melee weapon, I can expend 1 superiority die to deal damage to another creature within 5 feet of the original target and within my reach, equal to the number I roll on the superiority die.
All right. Go ahead and drop it.
It's a D8. Roll. Uh, 5 damage plus, because it's with my hammer, plus 3, so 8 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Wonderful. That brings us to Alia. Alia comes running back out of the back, carrying a pair of scimitars made from hornsaw horns.
Cool.
That's impressive.
Are you all letting her occupy the same space as you?
Yeah, sure.
Then she will run
Yeah.
up to Ithrin's space because there are already 2 people in this other space. So that blocks her off at the bottleneck. That brings us to our Bone Guard friends. First Bone Guard is going to drop a multi-attack at Lulu. I assume you're going to hand cramp?
Hand cramp.
One of these
You're gonna get-
days. it's
You're going to
gonna
get one of
work.
these Bone Guards. It worked. It worked.
Drop that
draws
fucking
back-
weapon.
He draws back to stab, and you make him let go of the spear, and he drops it and looks up at you and just starts like screaming, like, "Rah!"
I just raise my like metal like arm and just like would like flick him off. Fuck you! I got you this time.
Excellent. He's going to step back. This provokes an opportunity attack from both Alan and Lulu.
Hit his ass.
Yes. Yes.
Smash!
Yeah. Do I get 2 opportunity attacks? God.
No, you only get one.
9.
You swing and miss.
21, baby!
That is not a swing and a miss.
That's awesome. Just gonna
Roll
let
that
Melina
damage.
Roll all my dice.
8 damage.
Excellent. You crack him in the face as he backs up. His
Hell
buddy
yeah.
steps in and is going to drop a multi-attack.
Harlung, do it, do it, do it.
Charlung's out of reactions.
Oh, shit.
Nobody else has a hand cramp laying around, do they?
No.
All right, so we're going multi-attack, two-handed. We're going to do two attacks toward Lulu and one towards Alan. So the first two are Lulu. The second or the third one is Alan. Is a 16 hit Alan?
Barely. But it does.
Okay. He's going to re-roll that damage die thanks to great weapon fighting.
Wait, you can re-roll damage dice if you have great weapon fighting?
Yeah, if the damage die is a 1 or a 2.
I have that. I didn't know that.
That's literally what great weapon fighting does.
Yeah, it's like what it's for.
I didn't know things, okay? In case you haven't.
Oh, that's sorry. It's the exact same value. So you take 5 piercing and 3 necrotic.
And I'm taking half of 13. What are we calling it?
Well, he gets to re-roll one of those. So.
Oh.
And it's worse. So you're actually taking half of 12, which is 6. Then this one's going to walk up and they're going to try to stab around the corner, doing 2 attacks at Alan and 1 attack at Lulu. First 2 are Alan.
Can I do the maneuver during this?
What maneuver would you like to use?
Damn.
I want to use bait and switch because I'm 5 feet with Lulu. And I can switch places with her if she lets me. And I have 5 feet of movement, which I do from the last one. And then I can add her, whatever I roll on my superiority die will add to her AC.
Okay, that's fine.
Sure.
Go ahead and roll that superiority die.
Fuck. Goodbye, all of my superiority die.
All right.
No, motherfucker.
What'd you get?
A 1.
Oh, I needed
does that-
2.
Does the 16 hit you then,
Oh, yes, it does.
Lulu?
No, what's your AC? You have +1.
You take
It's 14.
No.
you take 5 piercing. And I assume an 11 and a 10 do not hit you, Alan?
No.
All right, we come to the zombies. That one's just hanging back. These ones are all going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30.
Lulu, you have the +1 until the next turn. My next turn.
Nice. Okay.
Which I wish it was better. I wish I could cheat and be like, actually, I didn't roll a 1. I rolled an 8.
It's all good.
But I'm
gonna log out and log back on to D&D Beyond because my rolling sucks.
It's doing something, right? I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, like you haven't rolled more than a 2 or a 3 for an attack.
All right, Charlie,
Thank
it is your
you.
action. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna keep Eldritch blasting. Most of my shit is like all around me, and that would be a bad idea here.
All right.
We-
So you're
we
going to
appreciate
step
that.
in and Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, same thing as always. The first closest person, hit him twice.
All right.
And that is 17.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then each bolt will be, where'd my D10 go? 3.
Excellent. So you pop them for 6. Any bardic inspiration to hand out or anything like that?
You
have any left?
sure. Yeah, I have 1 left.
Okay.
I get 3. I'm gonna hold on to it actually.
All right. And then that will bring us to Ithrin.
Okay.
Now, Ithrin, you've taken no damage and had no...
Mhm.
So you're still able to concentrate, and you can move that thing. You can arc that
To hit all 3
Back-
of them?
up that way if you want to.
I'm going to do exactly that.
Just stop on the third one.
Yes.
All right. So they need to make con saves. Is that correct?
DC 15, 16 damage.
They do not make it.
And it's radiant damage, if that matters.
It doesn't seem to be affecting these undead. It's as if the necromancers of Glividatel make stronger undead than to be bothered by such pittances.
That's unfortunate.
I caused them pain, so I'm pleased with my life choices.
So that's like your bonus action, right?
Let
To
me
move it?
double check. Too many notifications. It says I have to use an action.
Okay, that's your action then. Any bonus action or movement you'd like to do?
I feel like I'm kind of stuck in this corridor.
I mean, you are, but
Oh man, I should have channeled divinity earlier. No.
oh, to turn undead.
Yeah, but I
you
don't
sh-
think I can.
You sure you want to do that right now?
No. I feel I could have done it with the zombies, but I'm pretty sure that I can't, as a second level cleric, overcome.
That's not what I was asking you about.
Part of our party is undead.
Oh yes, that's also a bad idea on that count. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
taking, so I'm pretty happy.
You're making things complicated, Lulu.
Beautiful.
I am. Does it make it better if I just keep getting hit in the face?
This is the best jailbreak I've ever seen.
We're at least testing that question.
Oh.
By the way, why is it that the first time we get all of you on screen in months, it's a jailbreak? Just always got to
Isn't
be
that how we met?
breaking out of jail.
So I take it back. I do have a bonus action. I will cast Shield of Faith. Wait, no, I will not. That is a concentration spell as well.
Okay. All right.
Carry on. I'm done.
Beautiful. Lulu, it is your action. What would you like to do?
Guess I'm just gonna keep hitting people in the faces. Or not. I'm trying to decide if I want to recklessly attack this MFer right now.
Yes, you do. Of course you do.
I kind of think I do.
What's going to happen? You're going to die?
True. It's true. So I'm going to use my reckless attack on this one.
All right, give me that attack roll with advantage. Give me those 2 attack rolls with advantage.
It is not better. So an 11 and a 10, which was a 4 and a 3.
All right, let's try another set because you get 2 attacks.
That's a 4.
Damn.
Nat 20.
Hey. So you swipe and you're like, stop ducking my axe. Go ahead and roll damage and double the dice, leave the bonus aloneness.
Okay, so does it already
Yep.
do it for me?
Yeah, it did.
25.
At least you're rolling good on the damage dice.
All right, so how would you like to do this? Because you just cut that sucker right in half.
Can I hit someone again with the rest of it, or?
No, but you can talk about how awesome it is when you cut this dude in half.
Oh yeah, I rip him right in half, and I'm gonna eat part of him.
Excellent.
Oh, no.
So you split him down the middle, catch his jaw in midair, and like peel it like a chicken wing. Like you just peel the rotten flesh that's left off of it and toss it over your shoulder. Bounces off the wall next to Haiku's head.
Okay, as long as I'm not hitting anybody with it.
This licked clean bone bounces off the wall next to your head. Charlung, what would you like to do?
All right. Guy straight ahead down the line. Just gonna hit you with the good old ray of frost.
All right.
Or try to at least. Does a 24 hit?
A 24 does hit.
It will take 24 damage.
It will die.
Cool.
Nice.
Break it down. What happens?
It freezes and then gets hit by like a second surge of energy flying down the ray, and its head explodes in like a snow cone effect.
Nice. Love it. It falls to the ground dead as hell. That will bring us anything else that Charlene would like to do.
I will hold my bonus action for tossing a hand axe at any enemy stepping into this hallway.
All right. You wouldn't technically be able to hold the bonus.
Well, the hasted action.
Okay. That you can do.
Yeah.
All right. Haiku, your action.
I'm gonna poke. Whoa. I'm gonna poke right in front of Lulu. This guy's still up, right?
Very much so. Standing in a moonbeam, but otherwise okay.
I'm gonna cast some Eldritch Blasts on him.
Nice.
It's gonna be
Glad
a
to see
six,
Right
we're
in his face.
varying up them tactics.
gonna be 16 the first hit. Does that hit?
All right. That will hit.
All right. And
He's
then
been using his sword two-handed or his
then
spear.
a 14 on the second hit.
That does not.
Okay. So the first one's gonna do just 2 damage.
That's fine. He needs to make a strength save, or he just gets pushed back 10 feet.
Just gets pushed past 10 feet.
All right. So he goes back 10 feet. The moonbeam does not. Come on now. Behave yourself, roll 20. There we go. Bang. And that wraps up your action, yes?
So I can't. So I'm hasted. So I can only do another melee attack, right?
Hey.
Or ranged. Yeah.
Or ranged. Okay. So I'm gonna throw one of my throwing knives at him.
How many more can you see down there?
Just the one for now.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Give me a 23 to hit,
That will hit.
and then 6 damage. As a
Excellent.
throwing knife is in his chest or his neck or whatever.
Excellent. He's still up, but he now has a throwing knife stuck in his neck. Holland.
I'm gonna move to next to Heiko, and then I'm gonna crossbow that bitch.
All right.
Yeah. Please roll well. Roll 20, or D&D Beyond, please. Yeah. 22.
That will hit.
Yay.
And 10 damage.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna hold my next action.
Well, you got the 2 attacks, so you can fire
I
again.
have to use them? All right.
Yeah, you can't like hold the second attack. You can move and then make the second attack, but you can't like hold the action.
Oh, okay. 12 doesn't do anything.
All right, flies wide. That brings us to Alia. Alia runs in. Darts forward around this corner. And goes with both scimitars at the zombie.
I really hope her people don't have some way of putting out like wanted posters and sendings.
All right, so 11, 16, and 9, all three, or no, I'm sorry. 21, 12, and 9, all three hit. 4, so 9, then 18. Zombie is still up. And that brings us to the Bone Guards. This boneyard's going to throw his spear at Alland. That's an 11. I assume that misses you?
Miss.
All right. He throws the spear. It goes through the moonbeam unharmed, but it bounces off the wall. Effectively ineffective. The zombie is going to take a swipe at Alia and absolutely hit. Give me half a second here. There we go. And he hits her for 7. A bad day. She starts spitting out some teeth. All right. And that brings us back to the top of the order. Charlie, what would you like to do? Oh, you're muted. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move because I can't see anybody. So I guess I'm gonna come down to like here, and then I'm gonna shoot at this dude off past. Is that still the moonbeam?
It is still the moonbeam.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I can shoot an Eldritch Blast through that though, right?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. I'm gonna shoot one at that dude. Well, I'm gonna shoot 2 at that dude actually. 16.
16 hits.
Oh yeah. All right. And that will be 8 each.
Excellent. So 16 for 16. Bits of his plate, like his breastplate shatters. You see his ribs kind of crunch in with the second impact, but he's still up. He's like stumbling and he's drawing a sword, but he is still up. Is everything all right out there?
Yeah.
I just heard a loud bang. That's all.
Oh, I think that was the dryer and the neighbors.
Oh, okay. All right. Anything else, Charlie?
No, I don't think so.
Ithrin, what you got?
All right. So I'm gonna move my moonbeam there.
Okay.
And then
You can step forward and move it all the way up to him if you want to.
yes, I was just sort of moving my token to a place where I could actually see him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yes. So yes, now I will zot him with moonbeam.
Beautiful. And that's a con save, yes?
Yep, DC 15.
Made an 18, so he's going to take half. Go ahead and roll your damage.
17.
Please do explain what happens to this poor soul.
So I figure what happens is Ithrin has just been moving this moonbeam around with laser intensity, and as soon as like it covers this bone guard, like he just sort of dissipates and like little sparkly bone fragments as Eliestri has just had it with all of these undead.
I love it. I'm a fan of it. You have destroyed him. However, you do hear some noise behind you still. Do you have any other actions remaining?
Nope, I'm done.
All right. Are you keeping your concentration up?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Lulu, it's your action. What would you like to do?
Is our goal to just clear this tunnel out, or are we like trapped in a corner, or are we trying to go somewhere specific?
Well, you are raging right now.
So it doesn't matter.
So, and you have not spoken to anyone at any length about like what they're doing here or what the plan is. You're probably assuming they came to rescue you. Because you have
Probably.
literally no idea what they're doing here.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna go smash some shit.
So yeah, you can hear combat. So if you want to keep running toward combat, that's fine. That will allow you to keep your rage going.
Yep, I guess I'm gonna come over here and help that elf lady out.
All right, so you just run up and take a swing.
Yep. How often am I allowed to recklessly attack?
Every turn.
I'm gonna recklessly attack.
Very good. Roll with an advantage, please.
All right, that one was 24.
God. All right.
All right.
Can I get
Better now.
one?
You can actually
It is
right click
better.
it and hit advantage before you roll if you want to.
That's really complicated for me.
Yeah.
And a 20.
No, but neither of them natural, right?
No, none of them are natural.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
$14
All right, so what happens to this poor zombie?
and 14. Oh, I guess he's dust at this point because I didn't stop hitting him. I didn't stop
Right.
hitting him. He got all of it.
You slice him twice and cut him. Basically, he looks almost like if you imagine like an asterisk falling apart is what his body looks like in the pile that it hits. Do you have any movement left?
Yes.
All right, you can hear more zombies coming down the hallway. Would you like to continue running toward them?
Damn, I guess so.
Or do you want to stop rage and stop and eat?
I don't want to stop my rage, but I also feel like going up there by myself is a bad idea. But
I mean, yeah, you're a barbarian. You're full of bad ideas.
yeah, yeah.
There you
How
go.
long did Okay, thanks. I don't know
No
how much I have left.
Happy to be of assistance.
Way to keep the bad decisions rolling, Travis.
You
Thank
all can absolutely hear like this victory growl out of Lulu, and then footsteps of her clearly running toward more problems.
Leroy!
Charlong, what would you like to do?
I think I am gonna use some movement first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 30. There's nothing there. 5. Hey, this hallway is clear and there's like a big stairway.
Okay.
And then that was just my normal move speed. Do I can't really see around this corner up here, but it's letting me, I assume. Or is there like a way to see over this part right here?
Which part? Yeah, so you can kind of see like a little bit. Like you can see enough. You can probably see right here where this green light is.
Yeah.
You can see that there's a skeleton like fused into the wall, crucified, and it looks like a complete, like cleaned, no flesh skeleton, except it has very juicy, muscly, drippy eyeballs that are open, that are staring forward at you. Who is carrying the brooch?
Haiku.
Excellent. The
Yes.
skeleton starts screaming.
I run back this way with my hasted dash action. Hey, something's yelling at me up here.
Okay.
I'll go over there with Charlon.
All right, cool. All right, you gonna move over to where Shelong is?
Yeah.
It was over here. I still had enough. I still had enough movement to I stay like right here. Like it was down that way.
It stops screaming as soon as it sees Haiku. As soon as it sees the brooch, specifically. Any other actions, Haiku?
Let's get going, guys, before this thing screams again. It's gonna hold that brooch like in its face, like, don't you fucking make any more noise.
Alan, it's your action. What would you like to do?
I didn't see which direction they went.
Down.
Down?
Left and down.
Okay, so into that hallway and down. So like I would pass Ithrin. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would go down that way and I'm rushing everybody. I'm like, come on, losers. There.
All right.
Wait,
Wait, I walk too much.
no, yeah.
I'm about here where Sherlong is. Wait, let me see my steps.
Alia comes running
They're
like
5 foot stairs, right?
the 5 foot steps. Yep.
1.
If you're just dashing, you can double your move. Don't forget.
Oh. Okay.
Like you see where Alia wound up. Like she ran around the whole thing.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Lulu
Excellent.
went running off the other direction, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's a choice that she made.
I'm gonna hope that she keeps running that direction because I'm pretty sure it's a hallway that comes around, and she's gonna run into us and clear out anything that's going that way.
It's good to be hopeful, right? All right. Give me a half a second here.
I'm gonna die.
I didn't even see. This is why I'm like, I'm just following the sound of Haiku's voice at this point because I can only see 30 feet at a time.
At the end of the turn, the door opens like behind you, Alan. And
No, I don't like this trap.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I changed my mind.
3 Slytherin peeled acolytes come running out of the back. You can see that they're all wearing matching black robes. And more disturbingly, they're all missing pieces of their skin that have been, you're pretty sure, flayed off in devotion to their dark master, Lucian Dane. And as this one runs out,
Does that create an opportunity attack?
No, because he's entering your space. He's going to swing at you with a scimitar.
Doesn't that create an opportunity attack if he enters space?
No, leaving your space.
Oh.
Does an 11 hit you?
No.
All right.
Block.
Second one comes out and takes a swing at you as well.
Block. Hopefully.
7, I assume, does not hit you. And the third one's going to run up and take a swipe at Charlone. With a 5. I assume that also does not hit you.
Not with haste and mage armor, for sure.
All right. Excellent. That brings us back to the top of the order. Charlie, what would you like to do?
Well,
the peeled acolytes are screaming in Dunan for Lucian.
Which direction do I hear the most ruckus coming from? Because I genuinely don't know.
At the moment, the southwest, probably. Like, you just hear Lulu screaming and running down the hallway the other direction.
So, like, past Ithrin?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess I'll go here. Oh, I don't want to be in front of a door. Put it there. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast at the first one there.
Excellent. Go ahead and make your attack check, please.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
I'll roll a second one because there's 2 darts, but they're both nat 20s. Oh, that one misses.
No, they can be both natural 20s. That's the rule we've been using to try to make this mob combat go, so you're good.
All right.
So double that damage and then double that.
Okay. So it'll be 28.
Excellent. It's still up, but you have knocked like you hit it and you've clearly confused it. Like it's looking around for a second. Like what?
Where did that come from?
Excellent. Ithrin, what would you like to do?
I'm going to take a 5-foot step this way so I can see them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a way to move the moonbeam in a way that will not hurt my friends.
You can slide it straight down the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's an extra square of hallway next to you. You see what I'm saying? So you go straight down the hallway and then bring it over.
I don't see that.
So if you go 5, 10, 15, 20.
But then I would get Holland.
Alan's way over here. That's one of the Slytherin cultists you're looking at.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Holland. Okay, then yes, I will move it to not Holland and then make it go east to get the other ones.
How many feet can you move it in a turn?
60.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna move it until you get in front of Holland. That will get all three of them. So it's a con save, right?
Yep, DC 15. And the damage is 10. 10. Yay, it's 10.
Nice.
And to just be 20.
I mean,
The first one, so they fail their save. However, because they have fanatic masochism, because they're cultists of Lucian
oh
Bane,
no. Okay.
they get to roll 1d8 and reduce the amount of damage they take from anything that they take damage from.
Oh, well, at least I will have inflicted some damage on them.
So you have inflicted 8 on each of them.
Okay.
Not
I'll
bad.
take it.
Yeah. So in other words, they like being hurt so much that they can actually take less damage.
Well, I'm happy to oblige them.
We don't kink shame.
Right.
That is my turn.
No yuck and no yum. Lulu. So I assume you're just continuing to move toward the nearest source of something to be mad at, right? Oh, it should have moved.
Yeah,
closer
I
to.
guess so. Oh, did they come to me? That's nice.
I mean, they're also running toward you, yes. So yeah,
so
actually ran right up to you. So you got it.
It's working great.
So just reckless attacks, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. We're just gonna keep what's working going.
All right. Go ahead and make your first reckless attack.
Sorry, it's hard to. All right, that one is a 20 for the first one.
Okay. 20 hits, absolutely.
And a 24 for the second one.
Did that 24, was that a crit?
No.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
That was 5.
All right. Then you're gonna make another reckless.
And 6.
Oh, okay. It's still up.
Ooh.
Charlone. It's your action.
There's nobody hiding like under me or the two enemies in front of me, right?
Correct. Well, there's one more enemy hiding under. So that sunbeam is right now like right between two of the peeled acolytes. The third peeled acolyte's right in front of you.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to gain immunity to cold damage for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Which will be handy for the fact that I'm gonna drop a fourth level ice knife on the dude directly in front of me.
Oh, god damn! All right.
Does a 13 hit him?
A 13 does hit him. Barely,
Alright,
but you hit him.
On hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage, but that's not the cool part. So he takes 3 damage,
All right.
but probably takes nothing. Then each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
They do not.
Or it is going to take 2d6 plus 5d6. And then whatever this is plus 4. So 19 cold damage gets just shot out in like a giant blizzard in a 5-foot radius.
All right. So they take 17, which absolutely flattens the cultist directly in front of you, but does not take out the other 2.
I will chop at one with a hand axe.
All right. So are you gonna step around the corners?
Do I need to?
I guess not really. So you just shoot, just swinging at the first one.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack check.
It's not gonna hit. Probably 11.
Barely misses.
All right.
All right, Haiku.
I'm gonna. It's just that one left, right?
There's 2 that are standing in the same. They're sharing a space, basically.
Okay. Just do the ye old Eldritch Blast on both of them. So 1 each. Oh, gross. It's gonna be a 9 for the first one. It's not gonna hit.
Nope.
And then a 24 on the second one.
That one will hit.
And then, oh, wow, pitiful damage. 1 damage.
Well, that's so they take effectively 0, actually.
Okay, so I'll just move it 10 feet.
All right, so you blast it out of the moonbeam. That brings us to Alan. What would you like to do?
Let me smash.
All right. Drop them 2 attacks. You smash twice.
18.
That'll hit.
And net 20. No! 14.
Also hits. So go ahead and roll your damage for both.
Because it was going to be net 20, but then it tipped over. Like, 4 damage for the first. And 8 damage. So 12 damage.
Of which it takes 4. And it looks at you and winks a couple times. That brings us.
1 second. I'm hasted, so I have another action, right?
Yes.
So I would throw a knife at the one that Alwyn just hit.
My bad. I forgot you were hasted. Go ahead and throw that through knife.
Hit.
What was that? I'm sorry.
19 a hit and then 5 damage.
All right. Excellent. Definitely hits. And takes 1 damage.
Damn.
Ugh. I hate these guys.
Alia is going to throw one of the scimitars. Natural 20.
Wow.
Excuse me.
I was about to say, I'm not sure they know how a scimitar works, but I guess they can do whatever they want to.
Is she up by me?
No. So that's 4, 6, so that's 12. Minus 7 is 5. You see this hornsaw horn like stick into the Slytherin's shoulder, and the Slytherin like moan, and his eyes roll back in his head.
I hate these guys. You were wrong, Mike. We do kink shame in this family.
I feel like evil cultists are okay targets.
The first zombie is going to take a slam at Lulu with advantage. The second zombie also does so with advantage, which is the most that can attack you at once, because they're stacking up now. So one hits you. For 3 bludgeoning, which becomes 1 bludgeoning because you're raging.
Sounds good.
The acolyte that's in front of you pulls the scimitar out of their shoulder and tries to stab you with it, Ellen. They got a 7. Didn't go so well. Oh, they also need to make Constitution saving throw. What's your con save, DC? Ithrin?
15.
They do not make their con save. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, 21.
Oh. Well, they only take 16 of that. However, they only had 4 hit points left. So they pull out the scimitar and swing forward with it and like explode as they try to lunge at you, Alan.
There's a lot of exploding.
This one that's next to Charlung is going to try to swing with the scimitar that they're actually carrying.
Hand cramp.
Son of a bitch. He drops it.
How do you get that? That's hilarious.
It's
Like
just a
cantrip.
cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Yeah.
That is
the best cantrip in the game.
hilarious.
Oh
my gosh.
With the possible exception of Filch. So he drops the scimitar. That brings us back to the top of the order. This will be our last round of combat for the night. Charlie, what would you like to do?
I should probably unmute first, I suppose.
Wouldn't hurt.
I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the one I can see again. Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
That is a total of 20.
That'll hit.
And that is a 6 for each bolt.
So that's 12 damage. So 6 for each bolt.
Yep, so 12 total.
First bolt, he reduces to nothing. Second bolt, he reduces to nothing. He gets hit by both the Eldritch Blast and looks at you and like blows you a kiss and like rubs his chest as he picks up his scimitar.
I don't like that.
I hate it. I hate it.
Ithrin, it's your action. What would you like to do?
Scooch the moonbeam here.
Excellent. That's a 7 on their con save, so go ahead and roll your damage.
20.
Oh, so close. 19.
Eee!
Of which they take 15, and they had 14 hit points. How would you like to do this?
I feel at this point like because moonlight is reflected sunlight, it just like starts searing them into little pieces, and they essentially burn up on re-entry.
Nice. I love it. And ash fills the hallway as he burns to nothingness. Lulu, go ahead and give me give me 2 attacks with advantage real quick.
That is an 11 for the first one. I know. And a 23 for the second one.
All right. The first swing, you swing wide and miss. On the second swing, you feel like a surge of energy as you bring the axe across and just slice through like both of the zombies that are in front of you.
Oh yeah, Lulu.
Do you need some damage?
Please do.
That is a 16.
All right. The zombies drop. There's 4 left.
Sweet.
3 left. They're going to step in and each are going to take a swing on you.
Okay.
First one, second one, third one. Second one hits with a crit. So you will
rolling so
take
good against me. I'm not rolling good against you.
7. You take 3 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that's where we will wrap up game for this week. Any questions, comments, complaints, or concerns about today's session?
This was a lot of fun. I had fun pushing the moonbeam around the battlefield.
It's a nice trick. It's a nice thing to have in the hopper. And how many? Does anybody keep track of how many rounds of combat that was?
No idea.
No.
I will count them out. I will count them out to check and see so that we know.
I'm pretty sure it was 6, but it might have been 7.
Yeah, because we need to know how many rounds of concentration Ethan has left.
I was keeping track of that for my haste, because when haste wears off, we actually have a round where we can't take an action, which is why right before the haste ended, I recast it.
Oh, of course. Okay. All right. So, Ithrin, you have 3 rounds of Moonbeam left. So make a note of that so you don't forget.
I will.
All right. So we have reunited, though we did not have a chance to have a conversation as to why. Lulu is still operating under the assumption that you came to rescue her. And you've cleared out a lot of the security on this first floor. Congratulations. That's what we'll wrap things up for this week. I would like to remind you all that Dead Man's Rust is available in both PDF and POD over DriveThruRPG, and you can pre-order it now over at your friendly local game store. We had a comment in chat, a concern that there are way too many people still awake and alive. Bodies need to hit the floor. We've killed there's been a lot of bodies that have hit the floor. Just throwing that out there.
Lil Nigel just wants chaos.
I mean, we also don't know what's coming for us around the corner.
I'm
It's
still
true.
There's a
raging. I'm
monster
just going to
around the
keep
corner.
finding it. I'm ready.
What I can't wait
More
for is
bodies.
next session when you all get to sit down and figure out how you're going to try to sneak in a rest in this place. But that's a problem for 2 weeks from now. Is it 2 weeks from now? It's next week. It's 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I still got
No, it's
spell
the,
slots
it's the
left.
last Wednesday, right? So
Next week is the last, and then the week after is the first Wednesday of the
Yeah,
month.
it's first, third, and fifth, right? And this one
Yeah.
doesn't have a fifth Wednesday, or does this one have a fifth Wednesday?
There's
No.
no 5th this month.
Yeah, right, okay. See, scheduling, fun stuff.
Whee!
So yeah, I threw the link for Dead Man's Rust at DriveThruRPG up in the chat. Everyone, please go ahead and tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, anything you'd like to promote. And let us begin with welcome back, Lulu. We missed you.
I missed you guys. I'm Allie DeVries. She, her, both of us, Lulu and myself. And I'm just excited to be back. I am not an artist of any kind. I just like playing with all these creatives here because these people are awesome. So I'm so pumped.
We love to have you back. Thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing where this goes with everything your character has been through. Next up, Charlie, please give us your pertinence.
I am Sarah Sharnover, she, her. I'm playing Charlie, she, her, or they, them. And I'm an author and I do stuff on the internet. It's really late for me because I work at 7 in the morning. And I hit sleepy time about 10 minutes ago. So that's all I got right now.
There's a thing you might want to mention happened.
Yeah, but if they look me up, it doesn't work.
There's Sarah and I worked together on a novella called Terrat for Trinity Continuum Aberrant about the Terrigen. So I would like to humbly request that you all run out and buy it today and read it and tell us what you think of it. Unless you don't like it, in which case, keep that shit to yourself. I've just put the link in the chat. It's called Terrat. It's the story of a man named Ken who becomes a nova. He goes through an eruption, and in doing so, starts to discover that maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be. There are some things about the experience that he finds unsettling, frightening, terrifying, even. And through that experience, he finds his way, or is encountered by some followers of Terrace, and we get to explore what the philosophy of the Terrigen is about through the eyes of a newly erupted nova, a few Terrigen, and some baselines that maybe don't like novas so much. So definitely head over, pick that up, tell your friends to do the same. And don't be fooled by the cover that's got a typo on it, an error. There will be an update, hopefully rolling out soon. Sarah's Sarah wrote half that book, and I wrote half that book. So definitely check it out. Next up, we have Haiku. Please give us your pertinence.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Mutant. I'm playing Haiku, both of us, he, him. In real life, I am an artist, working on several things, trying to come back and get on a regular schedule. So more updates when those things are close to being finished. But you can find me pretty much everywhere at Mike Mutant.
Excellent. And that brings us to Charlone. Please give us your pertinence.
Hey, I'm Corey Frang, aka Narf on the interwebs, they, them, Charlone, they, them. Yeah, nothing huge to plug today other than I work on a video game called Caves of Qud, QUD. Check it out. It's a classic roguelike console style video games.
Sweet.
Very story and text driven.
And the link for Caves of Qud is in the chat. Next up, we have Aland, our warrior princess of the Ironbread. I don't know why I made you a princess all of a sudden, but our hammer wielder.
Alan would really resent that.
Alan would resent that.
Now. The DM said it's canon now.
Ah, dang. Secretly, like, he just outed my whole backstory.
So please give us your pertinence.
Hi, I am Milena, aka Aland. Aland is feeling good, smashing, but I am really upset with the mice that we had to kill. These little Slytherin that were getting horny for our attacks. But I don't king shame, so I'm an artist and yoga teacher and aerialist in Chicago-ish, and yeah, check out my Instagrams. This Milena Donano and Milena Moves Mindfully, which is gonna change name pretty soon. And yeah, that's me.
Excellent. And that then brings us last but not least to Ithrin. Please give us your pertinence.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I was playing Ithrin. We are both she, her. I am Stolen Fires on the internet, anywhere you care to find me. Yeah, I just released a title a couple weeks ago. It is for Miskatonic Repository, which is the Call of Cthulhu community content program. It is Return to Teutoburg Forest. You play a squad of Roman legions, having to return to the site of one of the greatest defeats of the Roman Empire. Heavily inspired by Heart of Darkness and Apocalypse Now. So that is Return to Teutoburg Forest. You can get that Miskatonic Repository for $4.99.
Beautiful. And I'm sorry, what was the name again? I'm going to bring up the link real quick.
Return to Teutoburg Forest.
How is it spelled?
I put the link in the Zoom chat for you.
Woo! That
Whee!
helps. Yay! We dropped that link in the chat for you, so definitely check that out. And that is right there in the old chat. That leaves me, Travis Legge, he, they. Super stoked to be here. Deadman Rust is out. Terrat is out. And I would be remiss if I did not remind you that Trinity Continuum Aether is up on Kickstarter right now. As of this moment, we are fully funded, well over our goal and pushing into stretch goals. Super exciting time. I got to write a lot of the powers for this game that are bonkers. It's so fun. Check it out. And tell your friends to do the same. This is another expansion to the Trinity Continuum universe, bringing in a new setting that was not part of the first edition. So super hype about it. Please help get the word out. We'll be back here the first Wednesday of next month to see what happens next in the Sanctum of the Grey Messiah. You kids take care of yourselves and each other. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. See you again real soon.